Let's now come to Viramgram, which is where Hardik Patel, contesting this time on a BJP ticket. Pradeep Gupta projects that Hardik Patel is likely to win his seat. So that's good news for Hardik Patel. Was earlier in the Congress, switched over to the BJP, was relatively quiet in comparison to how high profile he was in 2017. He is likely to win his seat. From there, let's come to Alpesh Thakur, a former colleague
Rahul,
of his.
I just want to make a quick point here on Hardik Patel's seat, Bargam, is that top leadership in BJP believes that he may lose.
And let me give you a very interesting, because I went to Viramgam. Interesting, 70 kilometers outside Ahmedabad. It is a seat which the Congress has won the last two elections. And Lakhabhai Bharwad is a strong man in a sense of Viramgam. But what's happened is, A, Hardik had a little bit of opposition from within the BJP. Many were angry that he had been given the ticket in Viramgam. However, Hemanta Biswa Sarma, Yogi Adityanath all campaigned there aggressively, and Viramgam feels that it has been left behind by neighbouring constituencies. You see what's happened in Gujarat, Rahul, interestingly, many constituencies where there have been Congress legislators feel that development works have not come to their constituencies, they've gone to the BJP ruled constituencies. And Viramgam is a good example. Also in Viramgam, there's a large Thakur community there. That's why Hardik is facing a bit of pressure, because it's not a traditional Patidar belt. It's actually a Thakur belt. So the OBC factor there could become an issue there, because the AAP also has put up a candidate there who may eat into some of the votes of Hardik. So Hardik is facing a tough fight, but I do believe he has the edge, because he is a face that people in a BJP dominated area will automatically gravitate towards. So I would give Hardik the edge from what I saw in Viramgam.
Let's come to Alpesh Thakur. OBC leader coming from the Thakur community, ran a big campaign on the issue of prohibition and alcohol against the BJP in 2017. This time fighting on a BJP ticket in Gandhinagar South. He is likely to win, according to the prediction of the Access My India poll. From there, let's come to Payal Kulkarni. She's the daughter of a riot convict. Rather controversial ticket given to Payal in Naroda. She is likely to win. That's the poll prediction. Finally, I come to Alpesh Kathiria from the Aam Aadmi Party, Varacha. This is one of the big seats that the Aam Aadmi Party thought they would actually do well in. And Alpesh, in fact, did something really cheeky. When the Prime Minister's roadshow was to happen in Surat, just some time before that, he sat on a motorcycle behind somebody, and you had crowds of BJP voters waiting to receive the Prime Minister, and he went and did a mini Fokatka roadshow of his own, waving out to everybody on his motorcycle. Nobody was amused, but hey, this is politics, and that's just the way it is. He's in a tough fight. The BJP top brass has spoken to some of the big leaders. They're convinced that Varacha, they are winning, and that Alpesh Kathiria is actually going to lose. This will be one of the big seats to look out for. Ajay Umat joins us. Ajay Umat is one of the top political journalists of Gujarat, understands the ins and outs, the nuances of Gujarat politics better than most. Ajay, you'll have your own seat-by-seat prediction. So give our viewers a sense of how your seat-by-seat prediction compares with what we've just seen Pradeep Gupta put out for India today.
Look, I feel that the chief ministerial candidate of Aam Aadmi Party, Isudan Gadvi, is losing from Khambhalia, 100%. In Vadgam, I feel that it would be a photo finish between Waghela and our friend Jignesh Mewani. But Alpesh Thakur is definitely going to win, and Amit Bhai has openly said to all the reporters to whom he has invited for dinner at Media Center, he said he will be winning with a thumping margin of 35 to 40,000, because that constituency belongs to Amit Bhai's Lok Sabha constituency, and Amit Bhai has taken personal interest, and I am sure that, Alpesh Thakur is going to win. Hardik Patel, as Rajdeep Sardesai has rightly said, that, there is a lot of issues with Hardik Patel, and local BJP leaders, they are not supporting Hardik Patel. Hardik has complained also to High Command that, local people are not supporting him. Plus, Aam Aadmi Party's Patel, this Alpesh Kathiria and others, they were relieved from a first phase in Surat. They all have come to Hardik's constituency in Viramgam for second phase. they and others, they tried to defeat Hardik. And as Radhip Sardesai said, there is a third component. Aam Aadmi Party's candidate, Amarsi Bhai Thakur, Amarsi Bapa, popularly known as, is having 65,000 votes there, where Hardik Patel's Patidar community is having 50,000 voters, and Lakhabhai Bharwad has only 20,000 votes. But there are 41,000 Muslim votes. So Lakhabhai Bharwad last time won because of support of Muslim voters. But this time I think it would be difficult. It would be a very tough fight for Hardik Patel. Having said this, Prime Minister started his 51-kilometer road show from Naroda Patia and Naroda Gam. We all know why Naroda Patia and Naroda Gam is famous for. And Prime Minister has reminded everybody about 2002 riots. And she is daughter of Naroda Patia convict. So I think that's it. They will definitely going to win. But the most important aspect, I doubt that, Alpesh Katheria or Gopal Italia would win from Varacha and Katargam constituency respectively, because Prime Minister has personally supervised those areas in Surat and he doesn't want anybody to win. And that's the reason that he had done 28-kilometer road show and he personally spoke to all Patidar leaders at airport. So I think, in all this constituency, it would be difficult for Alpesh Katheria and Gopal Italia to win from Varacha and Katargam respectively.
Where I again disagree this time with Ajay Umad is Varacha. I think out of all the constituencies which the AAP has targeted, Varacha is the one where they are reasonably confident at the moment. I know that what happened in Surat last time, at the height of the Patidar agitation, the BJP swept Surat. So obviously Surat is not easy. Both C.R. Patil and the Prime Minister will make every effort, and they've even got a candidate, the BJP, to withdraw of the AAP from Surat East. So they've made every effort in Surat to ensure that it's a comfortable region for them. But I agree with what he says on Isudan Gadvi. Isudan Gadvi comes from a very interesting constituency which has traditionally been Ahir dominated. In that constituency, he comes as a Gadvi. Gadvis are a much smaller OBC in that constituency. Plus, a lot of powerful pressure groups are operating in that area who want to defeat him. He's given a great fight. And maybe he will, prove everyone wrong. And Pradeep's poll is clearly showing that he's winning. But if he starts winning, Rahul, then I think AAP is doing much better than even expected in Saurashtra. Because if Isudan starts winning, if he wins, as per our poll, Ajay, as per the exit poll, we have to go by what the exit poll says. The exit poll is saying
give me 10 seconds.
No, as per the exit poll, Isudan Gadvi is winning. If he starts winning, that means the Aam Aadmi Party is genuinely making an impact in Saurashtra. That's the big picture.
Okay. So,
Radhip, in that constituency, there are two Ahir leaders are contesting. One is Vikram Madam, who is sitting MLA from Congress Party, and the other is Mudubhai Bera. Both are Ahir, and Gadvi belongs to a community where there are only 15,000 votes. But Ahir have patched up off late because they said that except barring one exception from 1962 to 2022, every time Ahir had won, and this time Ahir have decided because BJP has promised that Mudubhai Bera would become minister. And that's the reason that, Ahirs have compromised in favor of Mulubhai Mera, who, as you said, that belongs to a very influential group and is likely to win. That is what my information is. And Isudan has admitted to India Today Group's Gopi Gangal this evening that, he will do social work if he loses from that constituency. In a way, he has admitted his defeat.
Okay, we leave it. As I said, there are a lot of caste permutations that play out in an election. But the big picture is, if some of these numbers that Pradeep has put out of individual candidates, Rahul, turn out to be true, it means that the Aam Aadmi Party is not just getting vote share, they're winning seats.
No,